Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. What's up, good people? What's up, family? What's going on? How's everybody doing? Hope all is well with everyone. Hope all is well with everyone. What's going on, Instagram family, YouTube, and Facebook? What's going on, beloveds? Hope all is well with everybody. Let me go ahead and send what I need to myself, and we're going to go ahead and get it cracking. Hope all is well. It's been a cool minute since I've came and sat by with you all. So first and foremost, hope everybody is doing well. It's been busy. We have been traveling for the last 4 or 5 days. I can say we safely arrived to our destination. And now that I'm here, I can handle some things. Want to say thank you to all of those who, heard the cry and came to, aid, purchase the products, the whole 9 yards. Thank y'all. We still out here, gonna be out here for a cool minute. It's a lot going on. Nevertheless, I'm the woman for the job. Thank you all to those who wish Redeem a happy birthday. Thank you from him and from our whole entire family. We appreciate that. Because of our travel and internet and all that stuff, we were not able to go back on there and just make a post and say thank you all. So I might as well say thank you here now, and I will go back and make a written post just thanking everybody for showing love, showing support, all that good stuff. Okay, welcome to you all if you are here for the first time, and welcome back. If you're not, if you a cousin, then I want to welcome you back. I ask that you kindly take about a half of a minute, 30 seconds to share this with somebody somewhere. Okay, I promise to earn the right to your time, so I'm not going to be here very long. Short, sweet, straight to the beat, but I want to ask you first and foremost what my fees is for over here to listen to the lives, to interact, to get access to myself is a simple share. Okay. I don't knock what anybody else do, but I don't ever come by here and ask the people to pay me with, cash apps, Zales, any of that, just share it. It helps beat the algorithm. That's number one. And it helps me reach the people. Some people come by here, they sit for days. They know anything that I'm going to, offer. They're not going to, have any interest or whatever the case may be. So if that is you, share it. I may not be for you. What I have may not be for you, may not be your cup of tea, and I'm cool with that. Still love you. But it may be for somebody that you know. So please share this with somebody, tag somebody, invite somebody, copy the link. However you got to do it on whatever platform you are viewing, please do so. With that being said, I'm just going to go straight into what it is that I want to say. I always have a teachable moment. That is what the ATM stands for. Whenever you see that in the background, I'm at the house. And you see ATM, it is not an automated teller machine. It means another teachable moment. So before I, let y'all know, what I got to offer, etc., then I'm gonna put us up on game, make sure that we all on the same page. Okay. I don't come by here to promote fear. I come by here to promote and present facts. The way I look at it is if they not playing, we shouldn't be playing either. I say it all the time. I will continue to say it to the very last breath. They got me twice. They don't need to get any of my other cousins. Okay. And when I say they got me twice, I'm talking about frankly, plainly, clearly as day, the government. Okay. They are not for us. And everybody is being made aware of that at this very moment. They are not for us. It actually grieves my heart. It grieves my spirit that, they played in the people's faces for years. All of our faces for years to build the very things that they are going to enforce and exert control. If you think this is a game, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. It's plain as day. It's right in your face. Okay. Nevertheless, in everything that is bad, there is always a good. Hear me, people, because right now is one of the most profitable times of the year. The money didn't disappear, it was just delayed. And if you get in this game and you play this game, you will win this game. That is my job, to tell you this is what they got for you over here. Okay, like the Matrix, the red pill or the blue pill, beloveds. And this is what you can actually do so that you don't got to be a part of this over here. That's my job. Okay. Call me Neo Nana, whatever. Okay. But I am here as a watchman only to tell you, if you're not paying attention, pay attention. If you're not awoke, wake up. If you're not moving, if you're not active, you better get busy. Okay. If you ain't got a time, then you better buy somebody else's time. If you got the time, then you need to be learning. You need to be ahead of this. Don't get crushed. I would rather fall on a rock than a rock to fall on me. If I fall on a rock, I can't be broken, but I can also be healed. If the rock fall on me, I'm gonna be crushed, over with. So you want to get ahead of the curve. Okay. I share when I share headlines, different things of that sort, so that we all on the same page. You see what I see. That way you can't say, oh, I didn't know. I didn't know, because we all know. And when I say they got me, they don't have to get you. I mean every bit of that. They telling us exactly what is to come. So it's really upon us to do something differently. Okay. Here's one headline that I thought to share that just came out, 2 days ago. For people who say, oh, we're not listening to Elon Musk. This is one of the most powerfulest men on planet Earth, only solely because of his financial power. So him, Bill Gates, Donald Trump, all these billionaires, Saudi billionaires, all these people around the globe, they sit and they have conversations on how they can run the world. Last time I was here, I shared lots of coverage about what has happened in China, what is happening in the UK, what has happened in Canada. I've been sharing even what has happened in the United States and what is continuing to happen. The whole entire goal and the plan is to get rid of as many people as they can to depopulate the planet. They have that type of money to play with, that they get to say, yeah, we want to preserve the earth, and we're going to live forever. We're going to create AI, and we're going to create robots and different things of that sort. We don't need human beings. They won't dirty up the earth. We can actually speed up our production time, get rid of humanity and just want to sit around and eat and, be merry and cheer. If you go and look it up, you type in right now to Google, their plan by, I believe, 2042 is to reduce the Earth's population to the size of New Jersey. This is how they play. So I'm sharing this with you because they got insider information that we don't have. And in little trinkets, they spilling out they plan because they have to. Elon Musk says that in 10 to 20 years, work will be optional and money will be irrelevant thanks to AI and robotics. But I beg to defer. Okay. I'm going to show you something else. I can see in the next 10 years, not many human beings, especially after what this man's agenda is. His agenda is to create 1 million robots every single year up to 2030. And then after 2030, they should have, enough robot power to just reduplicate on its own self without human intervention. I'm going to pull that up and show you that. Let me make sure I get it over here real quick. And the reason why we're having this conversation is simply because right now you can be doing something where you don't be a part of this authoritarian dictator, ship, country, regime, whatever you want to call it. And it's not just here, it's everywhere. There's a lot of dictators. There's a lot of men who are greedy when it comes to, resource. It gives them a lot of power. And when you have a group of people, small group of people that have that much power, where their money literally controls whether people get to stay or go, whether people get to live or not live, whether people get to eat or starve. Okay. I'm just going to take a small amount of time to put us up on what's going on, just in case you're not. If you already up on what's going on, then come back in a minute. This is important enough to go over. Let me share this right here with myself. And the headline on this is "We're Cooked." I want to show you exactly what I'm talking about. He's creating the robots. Just remember that. So he can tell you, not through no psychic prediction, he can tell you exactly at the rate of what we're doing and how AI is transforming. And it is. I understand why they don't need people in the workforce. I understand it. Now that I see behind the scenes of what this AI technology can do, I understand why. I mean, why would you go and hire somebody that you got to pay minimum wage to? And, they have families, they have life issues, where we have to constantly hire people, fire people, hire people, fire people. You know what I'm saying? When you can pay $20 for a subscription, or you can use those on tokens and have this thing done in 1 minute. Have this thing done, if I wanted them to do 1 million of them, the robot would never get tired at all. So let me share this, make sure you guys can see my screen. And I'm going to get through these really quickly. Just want to bring us up to speed, okay? All right. We're cooked. Elon Musk posts humanoid robots doing jobs. This is what I want y'all to see. This is footage of what these things are doing. Hopefully they don't come from my video. I'll turn that music off. These are humanoids. These will be on our streets 2026, right around the corner. Let me show y'all over here. They performing CPR, they vlogging, policing, chefing. I don't know what you call these people at the casino, constructing, building. I mean, this man said 1 million every year of these will be created to 2030. And then it will have enough data and all of this stuff to go reduplicate its own. So human beings will have no other choice but to accept what the government brings. You will have no way to make money. He said money will be irrelevant. Imagine that. So if money going to be irrelevant, how is people going to earn or make, a living for their families? How are people going to take care of their family? Oh, y'all got a little system that y'all creating where everybody will be equal in this system. And when we start doing things that you don't like or we don't agree with something goes against our belief, we think that you're doing too much. We don't go to court. We throw some trash out the window. We didn't shop accordingly. We didn't buy enough earthly stuff. Now you can actually control whether we eat, whether we get locked out, all of the above. Let me turn this heater on real quick, y'all. And just real quick, I want to show y'all what that looked like. Hold on. All right. Let me stop the share over here real quick. This is what happened in China. I wait for it to finish loading. It'll get clear in just a moment. These is young people. Okay? Those are young people. And you see the title, Banned, Broke, and Homeless, the Human Cost of China's Social Credit System. These are young people locked out of society. Can't go shopping. You can't rent no apartment. You can't go to school. Can't do any of that because you didn't obey the law. You lost credits. You lost points. So now you can't get into your apartment. You've been locked out. Like, that's where they're going with all of this. Even the moves Donald Trump is making at this moment, setting the stage for the digital currency, all of that. We didn't been over that, okay? I don't want to spend too much time on that. But again, my message to you is if you own your own land and you are able to eat off of your land back to the basics, then you won't need their system. It says this beast that they are creating will cause all men, both great and small, rich and poor, to receiveth a mark, lest he be not able to buy, sell, or trade. That is commerce. That is what the word of God says. Whether you believe that or not, it is in our face. It is right in our face right now. They telling us we seeing the technology created for the B system. In the UK, you got to have a digital ID mandatory. In Utah, they're switching to digital mandatory ID. We had to be forced to have a real ID or not even be able to travel in the United States of America. We are being replaced. Humans, civilization that has built these countries, these nations, these systems. We built these. And now we being replaced, locked out of. The regular credit scoring system is being rid of, right? Donald Trump. We're implementing a new credit system. Really? We're passing laws and legislation that say you have to be aggressively biometrically surveilled. This is with China. This is what you're looking at. Social credit scoring system. Elon Musk been saying for a very long time. We're going to give everybody, AI will make sure that we give everyone guaranteed income. I dare you to go look it up right now while I'm talking to you. Elon Musk say AI will make guaranteed income mandatory. Go look it up. This is the things that are happening. But while they doing this is one of the most profitable times of the year. Don't be out here spending money on the regular schmegler. We're doing holidays. You need to be investing in things that will actually help you for the days ahead. Them toys, them gatherings, you know what I'm saying? Them, not to say don't do that. Get together with your family. You can do that any day. They already are very predictable about how people, the psychology of people, how people gonna move, how people gonna spend. Don't matter if we in a recession, don't matter if we in a pandemic, people gonna spend. It's a psychology of people. And that's cool if you're gonna be one of them. But I'm telling you, while you are still able to work and you have the ability to work and you have the ability to get up and make money, take what you're making, some of that, and invest it into something that your tomorrow is going to say thank you for. Your job is not safe at all. Go to Google. Hey, is my job safe? It'll tell you straight up, no, job is not safe. There's no job that is safe. They lied and said AI wouldn't be able to replace doctors, and AI wouldn't be able to replace lawyers, and AI wouldn't be able to replace, like professors. What? I can literally clone my whole face and create a twin that works for me while I am off duty. I have one. I have several of them. So now I can create podcasts, all kinds of things, and never ever show up. I could go to ChatGPT and say, hey, I don't want you to act as an advisor, but I want you to act as a legal scholar. If you were me and this was a situation that I was facing, how would you address the situation? Cite state laws or codes or whatever, and boom, right there. People fix their credit with ChatGPT, something that ain't never been done before. People out here getting funding. People are out here doing so many things. This is the most profitable time of the year, for one, and the money didn't disappear. When the government shut down, it happened, and it happened to a lot of people. It hurt people. And I tell people, you can always be on this side or you can be on this side. You really get to pick and choose. For those that is hurting, it's going to hurt more. But for those say, look, I was stung by it, but I'm going to get on the other side of it so that it does not continue to hurt or continue to sting. With that being said, I want to say this. It's the best time to be alive. And it's the worst time for a lot of other people. The worst and the best is coming together like hand in glove. Let me turn this heater off. I didn't know it was going to get this hot. All right, y'all. What I mean by that is there's a lot of people, lots of people, boatloads of people becoming poor. And right now there is 40,000. There used to be 17,000 millionaires made every day. When I say born every day, that doesn't mean that they were just born from their mother's womb. I'm talking about they hit their millionaire status and can call themselves legitimately a millionaire. It used to be 1,700. Now it's like 30,000 in one single day. So it's not even hard. It's not overcrowded for you to be the next millionaire. You literally can make millions of dollars. I was on a coaching call with some other colleagues, competimates, and watched my sister create an app that helped people that are stuck between 55 and 65, you know, in some type of dilemma. And she gave them a roadmap that they can follow on their own. She gave them that option for $797. And then she gave them another option to go at it with herself for $1497. Sis did $4 million in one day. 4 million. Because a million, 4 million, 5 million is not hard to do. It's not hard to do at all. It just requires strategy. That's it. You can literally do a million in a day. You can do a million in a weekend. You can do a million in a month. And with these tools that help you do it with speed, I mean, let's just go look at data, okay? Because data don't lie. I don't want you to take my word for it. I want you to see it with your own eyes. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Okay. They say they can't give me no specific data daily. How many millionaires are being created just using AI? But let's check out some of the articles. Okay, go up here. While there is no precise daily count of individuals becoming millionaires solely due to AI, reports indicate that the U.S. is creating 1,000 new millionaires every single day with AI. That ain't even including the other millionaires that are doing it from real estate and diversifying their portfolio, different things of that sort. This is strictly with AI. And you can put together a strategy and make you $1 million in one day. Imagine that. Now, while we over here, let's look at how many people are becoming poor every day. in the US. I ain't trying to look all over the globe, okay? It is not possible to provide an exact number of people becoming poor each day in the US for 2025, as daily statistics are not available and economic data is usually compiled over longer periods. However, reports indicate that in 2025, approximately 11% of the population, or about 36.8 million people, were living in poverty, with rising costs of living and a slight increase in unemployment, adding to financial struggles for many Americans. So, in one year, 36.8 million people were living in poverty. It's the best of both right now, the worst and the best. You just got to choose what side of the aisle you're going to be on, because you can be on either side. You don't have to go down like that. I tell y'all all the time, all the time. Let me see if there's anything else I want to go over before I get to. Hold on one second. Oh, yeah, I'll go over these real quick. Let me go over these real quick. Lion and lamb. All right, let me go over these real quick. I wanted to share this one right here. Okay, I'm gonna read it with y'all in just a moment. But before we read that, I wanted to let y'all know, like when the government shut down and people just thought, oh, they couldn't come to an agreement, that's why they shut down. No, they were doing some backhanded, backdoored type of stuff behind the scenes. So they had to make it seem like the shutdown was shut down so that they can implement these new systems when it opened back up. The same thing they couldn't agree on for 40 days and 40 nights, they magically agreed on the 41st day. All of a sudden, same bill, same deal. And then out of this comes people receiving SNAP benefits. All of these programs are being yanked. All of these programs are being yanked. You might as well stand up because all of these programs are being yanked. Breaking, the Trump administration now requires SNAP recipients to provide or prove their job hunting in order to keep the benefits. Most people still ain't got their food stamps. They have not a clue until they call and they find out, oh, you got to reapply for SNAP benefits. Y'all go look that up on Google. I'm not going to go back and forth. Go look up on Google. Trump says SNAP recipients must reapply for their benefits. All of this came out after they reopened the government because this is what their intention was, to put things in place. The government wasn't shut down for nobody but the American people. Now, catch that with two hands. It wasn't shut down for them. No, ma'am, no, sir. It wasn't shut down for them. Um, oh, wow. What did I do? Hold on. All right. This one, Trump administration policy change makes deep cuts to the homeless permanent housing program. Now, I shared with y'all a couple weeks ago that now it is a crime to be homeless because you will go to jail if you're sleeping on any parts of their property, per Donald Trump. It's a law, okay? Can't sleep on a property, can't be homeless, can't go down to the county building and ask for funding and resources and you not have nowhere for your child to go to. CPS getting involved. This is what they say. So now it's a crime to be homeless. But he's making deep cuts to homeless permanent housing housing programs that have taken millions of people off the street and given them permanent housing, which means you're creating the problem to offer this solution. And that solution will be what? Confinement? Prison? I hope y'all seeing what I'm seeing. Why is you making cuts? I can name a lot of things you can cut out. More than half of the 2026 funding for the program will be shifted from permanent housing to transitional housing with work and service requirements. And do I think that's a good thing that people get out and work? Yes. I'm never saying stay on assistance and utilize the government. If you need it as a step up, step up. If you don't, then give them their junk back. It comes with limitations. The U.S. Secretary Scott Bessent has warned that some sectors of the United States economy right now is in a recession, such as the housing. They're creating the chaos. And the broader recession is possible if the Federal Reserve does not cut interest rates again. He has pointed to a housing recession caused by high mortgage rates and blamed the Federal Reserve for its interest rates policies. In early November 2025, Bessent said that while he believes the economy as a whole is in good shape, certain sectors, they've been in a recession. They just said that 500,000 vehicles will be repossessed in December alone. 500,000. Say people can't afford their car payments. 500,000 vehicles. Go look it up. Go look it up. Okay? Just want to share these. He wants people fired. Yeah, he don't want people. Look, they got a bigger agenda, beloveds. I'm just here to present to y'all what they doing so you know how to make your next move, your best move, and get yourself together. Recent federal funding changes announced by the Trump administration will overhaul national homelessness policy, potentially causing tens of thousands of chronically homeless individuals to lose their permanent supportive housing. The changes, which affect approximately 3.9 billion in U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development funds, will shift resources away from the long-standing housing first model towards programs that include work requirements and mandatory treatment. Control. And again, yes, we should get up and work. Okay? We should. So we're not dependent upon anybody. I'm never saying that. I'm showing you the chaos. Okay? These people have been warning for a very long time. 2025 to 2030, I'm going to say now because you really got a fair advantage now. You really got a fair advantage now. You can do you about $50,000 within this week alone. Black Friday, Thanksgiving, Cyber Monday, you can do $50,000 for sure with the right strategy. Just this week. This is the biggest spending weekend in United States history. Black Friday. Okay. But they're telling us those who miss it will miss it. NVIDIA CEO, this is the top leader when it comes to digital AI. They produce chips that powers the energy, that is needed for all this AI technology. Telling you that right now is the best and last opportunity for regular people to build wealth right now. This window of time that we're in right now. This window of time that we're in right now. Don't miss it. You welcome, love. I'm not surprised about criminalizing homelessness. That's said. Yep. 2000 a month. Blackstone, BlackRock, Steven Schwarzman. Private. Yep. Period. I love that about you, sister. Yes. Absolutely. So my job is to come and present to you where we're headed, where this is headed. You don't want to keep on wasting time. Time is not on your side. For every step that you make, they didn't already made 100 of them. Literally, we're behind schedule. A lot of people are just waking up to this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people being woke, but they being stagnant because they've been tied up or distracted. But a lot of people are saying, hey, wait a minute. Y'all lying about something. Um, Hold on, let me see. It's doing something weird on mine. Hold on 1 second. Saying something on something's going on Facebook. And it could be just, let me check it out over here, y'all. They stay coming for my lives. It's just ridiculous. Yep, they didn't cut it off over there. Let me disconnect it from over here and then do something real quick. It's crazy. Okay, so I don't know what in the world just happened with that. These people are weird. All right, we good. Hello, beloved. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know what I got that could help you. It's helping me. It's helping others because we're just not playing these type of games with these people. And what I have is not for everybody. Like I said in the beginning, I'm cool with that. If you cool with what they got going on, then I have no other choice but to be cool right along with you. But for those that say, look, I'm not finna go down like that. I cannot be a part of this system. I know I can't. I know in real life, I feel it every day, every second, every moment in real life. The ramifications and the effects of trusting government officials with your children, with your food, with your livelihood is too costly. Okay. I can't ever get back what I lost. I can't ever get it back. So, what we're doing is we're getting back to the basics. We're getting back to the basics. What do I mean by that? Same way our forefathers lived. They had a skill, okay? They did a trade, whether that was tent maker, peg maker, whether that was carpenter, whether that was something in, construction, what we call construction, building pyramids, it don't matter. They had a trade and they had a skill that they were ever able to barter. Okay. Building a community is very, very important right now. building a community of like-minded individuals is really, really detrimental right now. Okay. I am actually going to host a workshop where I am going to show you all how to build a tribe, a community. These communities are making people millionaires, literally. I'm going to show you. We're going to do some math real quick so you know it's real. Okay. Let me pull up the tab real quick. Here we go. Something as simple as this can make you a millionaire. And I just told y'all in one day you can make a million. Let me grab some water real quick. All right. So here is one of the ways you can create and grow you a community. Okay. This is how a lot of people are making um, an impact while making an income. It don't matter if you sew. It don't matter if you work out. It don't matter if you cook. It don't matter if you have a grief support group. It doesn't matter. Okay. It really does not matter. Um, but I'm going to show you how you can actually get to $1 million in a day, in a week, in a month, however fast you want to do it, you can do it. And I'm going to show you a million right here, right now. Let's roll. So this is a platform for communities. You can also create a community on Telegram. Okay. You can also create a community on Facebook. The reason why I don't push that so much is because you really don't own the data. Facebook is good to grow a community of people who like to craft, people who like to barbecue, people who like to cut hair, people that like soul food recipes, all kind of things you can create a community about, on Facebook. And it's free. You can charge inside of your community, but right here, everything is just smooth. And you're able to see real results and real numbers. So if I come over here and let me refresh this, show you some numbers, mathematical numbers. Okay. Is there any mathematicians in the comment section that can volunteer to help me by telling me how much is this? Okay. It's right here, black and white in your face. I need somebody to tell me how much is $39 times 1200. He's showing people how to learn strategies to play better pickleball right away. He has 1,200 members in here paying him $39 a month. Not a big deal. Not a whole lot at all. Hold on one second. Let me get my calculator up so we on the same page. So if you do 1,200 times $39 every single month, this person bring in $46,800 every month. That's the fee every month, $39. The more he adds to that number, the more money he go up. And he's just teaching people better strategies of how to play a game, pickleball. Okay. This person right here has an AI automation society. It's just a community for mastering AI driven automation and AI agents. You can come in here, it's for free. He has 192,900 members inside of this community. He can easily go in here and say, hey, if anybody want my one-on-one time mentorship or whatever the case may be for $97, he has his own community of people that he can go to. He ain't gotta go out and say, "Hey, you want to buy my cookbook? You want to buy my book? You want to attend my workshop? Hey, you want to come to my event?" He ain't gotta do none of that. He has built a community. You can build a community. Hey, y'all want to learn how to build credit together? Hey, you guys want to learn how to buy land together? Hey, you guys want to learn how to whatever. Let's build a community. Single mama tribe. Let's support one another. Share tips and stuff. How we can stay safe. What to do. Have support. Whatever. You can create whatever kind of community, but it is important to create a community. That's facts. Okay. So we have this one over here, $9 a month times 1,200. Somebody tell me that. $9 a month times 1,200. She made it real spendthrift. You want to come learn calligraphy. You want to learn how to write with an ink pen, a certain kind of ink pen, in cursive. Calligraphy. Learn modern calligraphy the fun, easy way. And these are sisters. $9 a month, 1,200 members. They doing $10,800 a month. Doing what they love doing. Calligraphy. Okay? Ina's Dance Academy. She's a Latin dancer seeking more freedom and expression on the dance floor. She has 451 members, $99. That's $44,649 every month. Okay? I'm going to go over here and I'm going to type in credit. I just mentioned credit. Okay? She just does business grants and community grants. Well, it's business and grant community. So business funding and grant community. Ready to join a community of entrepreneurs, gain access to business funding, grants, and boost your personal credit. $47 a month. $47 a month times 4,300 members. She's doing $202,100 every month. All right, yeah, that's what's up, beloved. Yes. This is where you can make impact and income, and you can even make more than that outside of the monthly fee. There's other offers that you can offer inside of your community, okay? So we got different communities. When you type in, credit, this one's doing free. He got almost 10,000 in his. Scroll down. A lot of these are free. But when they make them free, it's a reason. There's an upsell in the inside for sure. Okay. If we go and we look for AI, they have some free. 62,000 people looking for AI free. I guarantee you they have an upsell in there. This one is free. They have 113,000 members in there. It's free. Let me tell you a play. If they wanted to just say, everybody in here pay $1 every single month, just $1 to stay in the community. This person right here would have $113,600 every month. And this person would have $62,100 every single month. And this person would have $192,900 every single month. We're just charging $1. That's it. Okay? You see the strategy I just gave you. $1 a month, 21,800 members. You can charge $1 a month. People can afford that for whatever it is, right? So I'm teaching a workshop on how you can start your community, how you grow your community, how you get people inside of your community, how you price your community, okay, what you can put inside of your community, digital products you can create in minutes, faceless content, all kinds of stuff. I'm even going to give you some faceless content that you can post inside of your community. Okay. If you would like to attend the workshop, it's $97. It's not a cost, it's an investment because I'm going to show you how to make your money, that $97, make money babies, continue to grow, 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 grow. If you wanted to start your community and say $97 a month, your first person in there would be your investment back. Everything else would be profit for you. Okay. If you would be interested in attending the workshops, and I said that I was not going to do workshops. Okay. I'm actually going to combine this workshop. It's going to be your own bank. I'm going to show you literally how to use land and different other methods to become your own personal bank because you can. And that's the goal for us all. I'm going to show you how to do that without any type of business license, credentials, any of that. How to be your own bank through insurance policies, through land, even using tools such as AI. I'm going to show you how to build you a community. Okay. I'm going to show you how to do print on demand, especially for the holidays, Christmas. Show you how to run up you a $10K to $20,000 bag by Christmas. Give you everything that you need to leave the workshop fully ready to go. Okay. That's going to be my final workshop until I don't know when. Okay. I'm in the midst of traveling, handling family, still trying to handle my cousins, still trying to make sure I do God's business because his business is most important. But I'm trying to help my people. Hi, sister. How are you? Thank you for the prayers, love. We'll definitely have to talk. We definitely will have to talk. I don't want to share over here, but it's a lot going on. So thank you for the prayers. I love you so much. Thank you so very much. So yeah, that workshop is $97. That's kind of like my low ticket offer. Okay. Because some other offers I'm going to be offering, it's not going to be $97. I do have some land for sale. That's for one. First come, first serve. If you have a story inside of you, a book inside of you, I got something really spectacular for those who've been sitting on their books. You might as well turn your life into your legacy, okay, by telling your story. That's something that you can do faceless that will outlive you when you die. I say this all the time because it's for real. My grandparents didn't leave us no manuscript, what they went through, how they endured, how they bought their homes. We don't know nothing. And that is the worst disservice you can do to generations. That is the worst disservice you can do to generations. Is not tell them the story. We don't know nothing. Okay. So I have some of those opportunities. I also have some new opportunities. But if you would like for me to give you the strategy, told you it's not a shortage of money. Now they're printing it by the second and they're utilizing it to get themselves in a better position against us. So I will avail my time to those who say, yeah, I need this and I need to learn how to do this. You want to know how to become your own bank? You got to pull up because it ain't hard. Strategy. You want to know how to build your own community? That's not hard. Faceless. How to make money like you seen on the screen that I just showed you. Make an impact and make an income. Still in the kingdom, holding strong in love that our Almighty keeps lifting you higher. Man, look, sister, I'm right here with you. Okay. I'm right here with you, literally. And I am uplifting you and the family as well. Thank you so very much. When the enemy can't come for us, he try to come through the family. When he done ran his course with us, always try to weasel his way in through the family. But I got you, sister. Got you uplifted. We're out of town on a whole entire mission. We're out of state, not out of town. We're out of state on a whole entire mission. So please keep me in your prayers. If you have been praying for me, I truly been feeling them because I came on some other type of time after what was going on. So yeah, I have that. If y'all want to pull up, put a one in the chat if you want the workshop. I don't want to be here a whole long time, and I don't want to offer anything that nobody don't feel that they need. Okay, I can show you how to get to a bag fast. I can't do nothing else. I can't make you rich, and I can't give you riches, but I can give you the strategy to make you rich. And all you got to do is follow the yellow brick road, follow the blueprint. That's it. I'm going to show you the blueprint, do it with you, the blueprint, and then you just maintain the blueprint. Okay. So that's one of the low tickets that I have. I'm going to go ahead and move over into, I think, two or three other things, and then I'm going to let y'all go. I have land for sale. Okay. It is in Saginaw, Michigan. It's a lot, it's different lots. And this is a way you can become your own bank. Okay. This is a way that you can become your own bank. And this is what I'm going to be teaching in that workshop. But two, I have 4 parcels, lots in Saginaw, Michigan, which is in an upcoming revitalized community, which is a cash cow, pretty much. That's why it's in Saginaw, Michigan. When we look for land, we look for land in upcoming developmental areas in the path of growth. We want to see it's really a nest egg in real life. It's really a nest egg. You can hold it, get it for your children, the whole 9 yards. It's a nest egg because by this time, in about a year, what you're going to buy it for will be 100 times more than what you bought it for. Okay. So I have 4 parcels in Saginaw, Michigan. I'm going to tell you exactly what comes with it. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. All right, here we go. And I need to turn this heater on. I am not lying. Sorry, y'all. I'm sure I will have to turn it off again, but it's freezing where I'm at. So this is 0.11 acres. And I'm going to tell you everything. It has access to city water or the city sewer, city water, community mailbox, concrete. Is right in between 2 houses. So if you wanted to build you a house, and you can get action to a builder that's in my network that could build your home in that space, in that place, in under 90 days. So for those who buy the lot, you will get access to the builder who can build you a home. There's like this big old nursing command center that's getting ready to be built there for the nurses to learn AI. Okay. And they're going to need permanent or even temporary housing. So it's a perfect spot to set up for Airbnb, or you can rent it because they will be there training, learning how to use this technology in the medical field, in the hospitals, the doctor's office. Um, you have underground utilities, of course, so your internet, all of that stuff will work. Hold on one second. Let me tell you some of the other features. It's located right in the heart of Medical Diamond Saginaw's growing east side, just minutes away from downtown. So it's right by downtown. It's in the path of growth. Um, It's near the My Michigan Medical Center, which is a very big center. It's also in the Medical Diamond, which all medical workers are around. This is why this property is of utmost importance. You can have millions of dollars in equity just from this one property alone because of the upcoming developments and the things that it's surrounded by presently. This property sits in a neighborhood surrounded by exciting developments, from new businesses and revitalized parks to the upcoming arena. I forgot about the arena, the football stadium that they are building, which is going to bring in a slew of people. You hear me? Okay. All part of the city's ongoing wave of investment and renewal. There was a lot of people who came there and, invested in the revitalization of Saginaw, Michigan. So um, you got utilities, water, sewer, and electricity available. You got road access, paved street frontage, property taxes. It's only $44 a year. Okay. Um, Ownership free and clear, ready for transfer. Ain't no homeowners association fees. I like the way you think. You think like me. I've been wanting to have other people who specialize in careers to join with me for us to help each other make it when everything goes down. You better say that. High five. High five. That's what I'm doing. That's what we must do. Okay. I can't go down. I know everybody don't want to do it, but all we need is a small number of people, community. Okay. Here are landmarks that are nearby. You are about 4 or 5 minutes from downtown. You're about 2 to 3 minutes from the Michigan Medical Center. You're about 8 minutes from the State University. You're about 3 minutes from the river. They have a river, Saginaw River and Riverfront District. And it's close to very new retail, restaurants, and the upcoming arena football stadium. And let me tell you, the equity in this is dumb crazy for you what you purchase it for. It will be 100 times worth more by this time next year. Okay, I'm selling this parcel for $5,000. I'm selling this parcel $5,000 in cash. You can do seller's financing where you can skip the bank, skip the credit checks. You can skip all of that. You put down your deposit, which would be 2,500, and then you would make $150 monthly payments for the next 12 months, something like that, until the other $2,500 is paid off. Okay, this is called seller financing. This is what I teach inside of the Become Your Own Bank. But I have this portion, this parcel of land for sale for 5,000. We'll take seller financing, no credit check, contract between you and I. You put down your down payment, and then you make monthly payments. You can hold it. You can give it to your child. This could be a nest egg for your child. You can actually sell it. Okay, get a whole bunch of more money worth than what you paid for it for. Um, yeah, so I have that one. I also have a .16 acre in Saginaw, Michigan, as well. Hold on 1 second. Um, yep, same thing. Major riverfront projects and park revitalizations. Um, it's near the Michigan Arsenal Arena football team, and the Dro Event Center is drawing attention. Residents and rental demand in this area is at an all-time high. You can position yourself right in the path of growth. This is a residential lot. Sits in a neighborhood benefiting from active redevelopment. Again, new construction, lots of it going on, and major city investments. They are paying this money to revitalize their community and would love to have you there. Okay. I am selling this one for 4,000. Okay. 4,000. You can put 2,000 down and then make monthly payments on this one for 12 months until the other 2,000 is paid off. Okay. I have that one as well. And then I also have 1 acre. Okay. This one is a whole entire acre. Um, you can put down, I'm not going to sell this one. I'm not going to sell this one. So I have another one. You can do seller financing on this one as well. These It's actually 2 lots, but I'm only going to do one. Both lots are on the same street, but I'm only going to do one. But same thing in the description, the details. It's in the path of growth. This is 1 acre property. You can hold it, sit on it. You can buy it, flip it. You can also buy it and build on it. This one I am asking 5,000. We'll take 2,500 down as a down payment, and then 150 to 250 for the next 12 months. Okay, it's absolutely yours. So those are the 3 pieces of property. When I tell you they go by really quick, they go by really quick. Don't snooze on the property, and then don't snooze on a property that can make you a millionaire in real life. It's a strategy to buying property. Anybody can buy property, but it's a strategy to buying the right kind of property. And this is the right kind of property. Okay. It's right what you need, and it's going to pay you real well. Nurses, doctors, I love the idea. Yeah, I do too. Um, I also have a done for you. I'm going to do the do it with you first. So I will teach a master class on, if you have a story, how to write your book in one day and how to get it to become a bestseller, and how that book can turn into podcasts, speaking events, government buy those type of services through government contracting. Um, you will be able to write your book in one day, literally, at this master class. It's an all day event on a weekend, but it's a master class where you will walk away with your book ready to be uploaded, your cover, your design. I will show you how to make yourself a bestseller. Okay. You can become a bestseller in 72 hours, which gives you the authority behind the book that I made bestseller in this category or these categories. So it positions you for authority. That way, when you go and say, I charge $20,000 to grace your podcast, $25,000, $30,000 to step a foot on your stage, you are able to charge that freely without hesitation, because you have that authority backing behind your name. Okay. So the do it with you, I have a master class. It is $297, originally $497. The $297 on this live. I'm gonna also show you how to become a ghostwriter for others. This is where you can charge $10,000 to ghostwrite other people's books. You can do workbooks, you can do customizable journals, you can do Kindle books, you can do hardback books. You know, when you want to get into the big money, then you can do a done for you. So I will also teach y'all how to do done for yous. Um, book marketing, book creation. Pay yourself 25 to $30,000 per client doing that, what I just described to you. Okay. So the master class is $297, originally $497, but I'm gonna show you the tools. I'm gonna show you how to build an app, show you how to build a landing page, show you how to have your book ready to be sold in this master class. If you have a book, whether that's your story or you got a book with some game and some knowledge in it, books have always been in style and they always will be. And if you don't want to travel the world and, oh, I don't want to get on live, I got something great in me, but I don't want people picking at me or whatever the case may be, a book is faceless. A book is faceless. So it's $497 to be a part of that master class. And I have it done for you. I will write your book for you. Okay. I will design the cover, the back. I will do your marketing for you. I will create you 5 different marketing advertisements so that you can come out the gate, you know, marketing it while on the back end, I'm doing promoting where we can get you up to 1 million, downloads of your book, even or a sample of your book, shall I say, an ebook, not your paperback, not your whole story, but a sample, a teaser of your book. They can download to see, or the first 1 to 3 pages to see, is this something that I want? But they're also now my community family. Why? Because I collected their name, I collected their email, and I took them from the platform that I met them on into my own ecosystem. So even if you don't buy from me today, you buy from me later, or you can clearly unsubscribe and move along. Okay. So I have the done for you. Everything is done for you. Your launch, your marketing, your book creation, everything is done for you. Uploaded into Amazon, giving you your bestseller strategy status, the whole 9 yards. Okay. For me to write it out, it will be $14.97, and I'm only gonna take 2 to 3 people on that done for you. Okay, and you can have this done by Black Friday. You can have this done, okay, within the next week or two. So you have something to drop that people are interested in buying. You have something to sell. You have something to connect you to the people that belong to you, your community, your tribe of brethren that belong to you that will never ever hear about you, know about you, any of that about you, unless unless you put it in a book, okay, or you put it in somebody's ears through the Kindle version, right? So we'll get you all the way together. Turnaround time 7 to 10 days. We will get you all the way together, have your whole entire campaign launched, the whole 9 yards for $14.97, and we are only taking 3 people. Is there any questions for me? That's it, y'all, for this one. I'm only going to offer those 3 opportunities to be uh, frank, to be correct. I'm only going to offer those 3. Normally, when I say, hey, family, y'all come on, get in while you can, get in while you can win, and you beat your feet, then I just move it along. Okay. I move it along. But is there any questions for me? Y'all quiet except my sister, you and me, 4995. And there's more than her up in here. Okay? How y'all doing? Huh? Any questions? Don't let the cat bite your tongue. If there's none, we're good. Part ways. If any program you're interested in obtaining, the information is on the screen right above that little ticker that you see scrolling across the bottom of the screen. And it's also in the description of the video. Instagram, y'all already know I have to send it to you in your DM because you can't see what they see. But I will leave you all with that. I wanted to keep it short as possible. I will leave you all with that. And I love you. If nobody told you that today, Dr. T love you. And I look forward to seeing you soon.